This 26 Sports and CCTV high school volleyball presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to McBain High School District Quarterfinal volleyball action here between the McBain Ramblers and the Manton Rangers. Alongside Eric Richards, I am Jay Simon. Dakota Commander Pike in the truck running the show. We got Nick Coy, Kylie Buck, and Benjamin Aries on camera, doing a fantastic job bringing you these images. The Ramblers right now with a 2-0 lead over the Rangers. Won the first 25-22 and the second 25-13, but that 12-point margin in Game 2, Eric, maybe a little misleading. This Ranger team really playing well tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely defending the ball well. They had some lapses where McBain had some open areas for the hitters to really hit the ball, and McBain took advantage. They're a good team. That's what their hitters are going to do.
Seemed like the Ramblers did a much better job of getting the ball in position to Brooke Richards, their junior setter, and allowing them to do a little bit more offensively. But, boy, the Rangers would just send back shot after shot. Some spectacular one-handed stab digs from Zoe Thompson in that second set to keep the ball alive. But the superior offensive firepower of the Ramblers seemed to make the difference late in that second set. Third set underway as Michaela Coltman, looking for the back line, gets a touch. And the Ramblers get the opening point here of set number 3.
I don't know how Manton's going to defend those quick sets like that. They got to think of something because McBain's hitting the timing with that very well right now.
Well, when the pass is on the money and you can run that, even if you don't give it to Copeman, you've committed the opposing middle hitter. There's no way she's going to get outside in time when Sammy Van Houten or Riley Eisinga are swinging, especially when they set that little flatter one ball instead of sending it high. When Brooke Richards sends that thing a little flatter, there's no way as a middle hitter that you can get out to block it. It's very, very difficult to defend without question. 2-0 McBain here early in the third.
And the problem with playing McBain is all their hitters are legitimately good hitters. They hit the ball hard and accurately, so you have to respect all of them.
Speaking of, there was that set, but it was dug by the Rangers. But the freshman Jaden Wilder unable to get that third ball back over, and so it's 3-0 McBain.
It's kind of looking like McBain's got their stride a little bit coming off that second set into this set. They're playing really well right now.
Zoe Thompson sending it out for Stanley. Richards, tough pass near the net, able to set that up for Skierbeck, dug by the Rangers. Van Houten gets it to Richards in the middle for Copeman. Didn't look quite ready, so she sends it over. Looking for the back
nice
line
by Kennedy
is
Pollington.
Haley Taylor, and Pollington unable to retrieve it. Good effort
just to get there
from the libero, absolutely, but a nice job by Taylor finding the open spot on the back line, and the Rangers get on the board. 3-1 here in the third set. Stanley back to serve. Back set for Eisinga, looking for the deep corner, dug up. Copeman in the middle, mistimed that a little, still got something on it. Zoe Thompson outside for Stanley from the back row.
Looks like that ball got stuck in Richards' hands a little bit.
Yeah. Back row there. Riley Eisinga with the one-footed down ball. Don't see that too much. She went out after that one as if she was going to do a slide attack, but never really left her left foot. Got up just enough to put some on that.
You're starting to see why Richards has 1,000 assists. Her hitters can hit just about anything if they're set anywhere near them.
Yep. Van Houten with the roll shot, dug up. Outside for Wilder. Nice dig by Eisinga. Skierbeck with the swing. Another Ranger dig. And Skierbeck looking for the far sideline. Nice dig by Zoe Thompson. Skierbeck will have to set this up. Leaves it too far inside. Van Houten will have to send the free ball. Into the middle for Taylor, trying to find an open spot. Good ball just to send it to the opposing setter. And that's going to go off the block and off the antenna, so that'll be Rambler point. When you've got a free ball opportunity, Eric, best thing you can do if you know your opposing setter is in the back row, send it to her, make her play that first ball.
Absolutely right. That's exactly how I attack the 5-1. That's exactly how you attack it.
Izinga, though, sends that serve into the net. Rangers will get it back. They trail it 5-2 here in the third. Do or die right now for the Rangers. They trail it 2-0. Taylor, nice pass by Pollington. Jump set for Van Houten and crushed down the middle.
Just nothing you can do with that. Sammy Van Houten is an all-state hitter for a reason, and she is showing it tonight.
(6-2) McBain as Copeman with a tough serve. Zoe Thompson. Free ball will be sent over. Into the middle for Maley. Off the block, dug up by Zoe Thompson. Outside for Wilder, who gets it past the Skierbeck block and finds the hardwood.
I am really impressed with Puffer from Manton, their middle hitter. She is playing really well defensively, I think. Getting her hands on a lot of balls that at the beginning of the year when McBain first played Manton, she did not get her hands on. She's really improved a lot.
Skierbeck with the swing. Brown going to the turf for the dig, can't get it up. And the Ramblers go up 7-3. Into the middle for Puffer, who finds the opening. Brianna Puffer racks up another kill.
I just can't say enough good things about her right now. You know, she's playing hard, she's playing well, and Manton, they're not quitting. They're not quitting right now.
Carly McGillis making an appearance for the Ramblers. Richards into the middle for Maley. Blocked, but dug up by Van Houten. Back outside to Van Houten, who was switching sides. Sends it over.
That was a good recovery by Van Houten to get back there and get that ball over.
And there's the lefty Isabel Thompson, but she does not find a piece of the block. Sends it long. And the always smiling Sammy Van Houten back to serve. 8-4. Ramblers. Oh. That's a great serve if you can perfect it.
Yeah. There's not much you can do with that either.
That's a senior serve right there. That one takes years of practice. 9-4.
It's good to see Carly McGillis get some playing time here in the district. She's a very talented kid. Probably going to be a big asset to him next year.
And Brooke Richards will get the kill on the overpass. That's a setter's dream when you're in the front row and they send the overpass. She's all excited about that one.
She's pretty excited over there. Look at her.
As a setter, you don't get too many opportunities like that, but when you get a ripe fruit hanging over the top of the tape like that one, you got to put it away, and she does. Van Houten sends that long, no touch, they say, by Wilder, who looks around as if to say, "Oh, thank goodness."
It wasn't from a lack of trying that it wasn't a no touch.
She put the arms out, but skirts them. 10-5. McBain with the lead here in the third. Rangers need this one to keep this match going. Copeman, nice set to Richards. Outside for Riley Izinga off the block. And they're going to say that
she in the net?
Izinga was into the net, yep, on the follow-through.
You could tell by her arm swing, though, that was a good set, and she wanted to hit that hard.
Sometimes it's tough, even when you know it's a tight set. It's hard to hold back. And Copeman shanks that one wide. Rare mistake from Michaela Copeman out of the back row.
Yeah, Michaela's a solid all-around player. That is a little surprising to see her
as a middle hitter
like that.
As a middle hitter, they wouldn't have you back there if you couldn't pass, and Michaela can definitely pass.
Copeman's just a great all-around athlete.
Rangers have narrowed it to 3. Here's a back row swing from Van Houten.
Nice play, nice save.
Rangers, nice dig. Into the middle for Maley. Off the block and off another.
Missile right to the middle of the floor, off a Manton player and out of bounds. Sarah Maley is swinging well tonight. Pollington with the serve.
11-7, Ramblers with the lead. Here's Stanley on the outside. Nice roll shot. Finds the spot in front of Carly McGillis. Just over the block, maybe even touched the fingertips of Richards on the outside there.
Just a good spot for that ball to be at.
Zoe Thompson back to serve for the Rangers. 11-8 McBain. Van Houten. Richards. Copeman off the hands of Wilder, off the ceiling, and tough ball. Zoe Thompson coming over trying to get to that, but not much you can do when it rattles off the rafters like that.
Yeah, it's tough to when you're going one way and the ball hits the ceiling and stops moving where it was going, and then you have to adjust on the fly, hard play to get back to.
Brooke Richards back to serve. 12-8 Ramblers. Stanley dug up by Tyler Schoner. Copeman in the middle, dug by Zoe Thompson.
Yeah, Taylor did a good job of getting down and digging that out. That was a tough ball to dig out.
Stanley sends that just a smidge long. They're going to say a touch, though, and it's going to be Ranger ball.
Stanley hits the ball hard, Jay. She hits the ball really hard.
12-9 McBain. Stanley with the serve. Pollington, tough pass. And Isinga going after that one a little too aggressively. Mistimed it just a touch, a little lower than she wanted. And she overswings that one past the end line. 12-10 McBain.
Rangers making a bit of a comeback here on McBain.
Another nice pass. Copeman in the middle. Dug again by the Rangers. Free ball, nope. Taylor sends it over with two hands. Dug nicely, though, by the Ramblers. Outside, nice swing by McGillis. Dug, though, by Zoe Thompson, and then Copeman cleans it up.
Copeman, good night. I don't think she was having any more volleys with that ball.
No, Michaela Copeman making sure a piece of that ball was in the tape that time and puts it away. Isinga back to serve. Nice pass from the libero. Zoe Thompson looking for that opening.
Good recovery from Richards. Colliding with Isinga to get that set, and Sammy puts it away.
Van Houten setting herself with the initial roll shot off the hands of the Rangers for the overpass for another one that she could pound down. And the Ramblers go up 14-10. Rangers have cut it to 2. Ramblers have answered with a couple of their own. Isinga. Wilder with the nice pass. Thompson. And Taylor, maybe a little miscommunication. Wilder was prepared to send that over as a free ball. Taylor tried to hit it. And we're going to get a timeout. Head coach Nicole Helsel wants to talk it over. 15-10, Ramblers lead it here in the third set. They lead it 2-0. Winner advances to Wednesday night's second semifinal against the Houghton Lake Bobcats. The first semifinal, that'll be at 7:30. First semifinal will start at 6. And we'll feature Roscommon and Lake City. We will have both of those matches for you right here on My News 26 Sports. I'll be joined that night by Sean Murphy, former head coach of the Ramblers, and his beard or whatever might be left of it at that point. We're not real sure. We'll let Eric sit in the stands and be able to say whatever he wants. Be able to release some of that.
It's definitely difficult not to root my daughter on.
Well, you can root her on all you want in your heart. We just, right?
And I told her that today. I said, inside, you won't hear me, but inside, I'm beaming. She's playing really well tonight.
15-10 out of the timeout. Ramblers with the lead here in this district quarterfinal. Rangers, though, trying to extend this one. Zoe Thompson in the middle for Taylor. Dug up by Richards.
Good set by McGillis there.
Copeman with the left hand. Dug by the Rangers. Free ball, though, for the Ramblers. Back set for McGillis. Tough swing. Dug up by Brown. Zoe Thompson trying to find the back spot. Pollington all over that. Here's Van Houten tattooing Abby Brown, who nearly dug that up. Give Abby Brown a lot of credit. That is hard, Eric, to stay there on the line when a strong side hitter comes up and there's no block, and you know the only way to dig this up is to hold your ground.
Takes a lot more courage than I have.
Yeah, she took a tough one. Nearly saved it, but the kill to the Ramblers. Here's Copeman in the middle. Another nice dig by the Rangers. Free ball, though, from Wilder. Pollington's pass. Richards back set. McGillis, and we're going to get the double contact off the hands of Richards. And that will give it to the Rangers. 16-11. 5-point game. Remember the first, it was a 7-point game around this point. Rangers came back to tie it at 22 before the Ramblers closed it out. Here's Taylor. Pollington. Richards. Van Houten down the line, dug by Brown. Nice swing from Wilder, dug by Pollington. Back row from Isinga. Zoe Thompson with the dig. Here's the middle. Here's the freshman Puffer, rejected, though, by Copeman. Michaela Copeman's apparently got a little, Stephen Curry-esque motion she makes when she gets a block. I don't know what that is.
I think it's a salute, the hoorah with the Marines.
Is that
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
They've done that for a couple of years now.
All right.
They do it a lot with Michaela on the team. Anytime there's a block, that's the little celebration they do, and they do it a lot with Michaela on the team.
There's Maley going after that
shot.
low set and did not care. Off the block, out of bounds. And it's an 18-11 lead for the Ramblers.
Sometimes as a defense, coming against these hitters, it's almost like, do I take a hit or do I get hit by a bus? I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. There's no winning situation there. Oh.
Beautiful back set, but just out of bounds. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I'm telling you, Carly McGillis has talent. If she puts it together where she learns to control those balls, next year she is going to be a monster.
Well, since Dad really can't, I will give Brooke Richards credit for a gorgeous back quick set that was exactly in McGillis's wheelhouse. That she just barely pulled that wide. 18-12 Ramblers. Van Houten off the hands of Wilder gets the kill, and the Ramblers go back up by 7. It all starts with the pass. Got to give the passers credit, but that is a tough set. One of the tougher sets in the setter arsenal. And that's why McGillis was able to put so much on that ball. McGillis now back to serve.
Brooke has spent a lot of time perfecting that set at home, just working with the heavy ball.
And McGillis sends that just a bit long. It was my 3rd year of coaching before I even knew there was such a thing.
As a heavy ball?
A setter's ball that's a little same size and everything, but a little heavier. And I made them buy one.
Brooke made me buy her one as well.
Maley in the middle, another one-handed dig by the Rangers. Swing from Richards, dug up. Free ball, though, coming. Copeman sends it to Richards. Jump set outside. Van Houten. Nice block by Puffer coming across. Another one-handed dig. Izinga into the middle.
Maley.
Another one.
Shot. What a set from her knees.
Nearly dug again by the Rangers.
Oh, my gosh. I don't
think Dakota Pike is actually directing anymore. He's just shouting things in our ears. 20-13 Ramblers.
I realize Brooke's my daughter, but that was a great set.
It absolutely
was. That was a great set.
And there's a nice dig. Abby Brown gets it back over. Van Houten trying to get it out to Izinga on the outside.
Nice play by Riley to get that over the net without going into the net.
There's Thompson. Great swing dug, though, by Copeman. So push from Izinga, dug nicely by Stanley. She'll get it back. Big swing. Blocked, though, by Maley. Puffer in the middle.
Again with the block, Maley.
Izinga sends the free ball down the line. Brown trying to back set for Puffer. Maley with her 3rd rejection. Puffer again, though, puts it down to the hardwood. Give the freshman, Brianna Puffer, a lot of credit sticking with it. Maley doesn't get credit for a block at all in that whole point, but she sent 3 Ranger swings back, but the Rangers persevere and win the point.
They did not care. They blocked her 3 times. She blocked them 3 times. They try a 4th time, and it worked out for them.
Izinga with a missile. Another one-handed dig. Are you kidding me? Miley that time. Sarah Maley with the kill. Boy, Deion Stanley quite literally just sticking the arm out and sending that thing back. The Ranger defense has been stupid tonight.
Her reaction
Very impressive
to some of these balls coming at them are just unreal, unbelievable how they're reacting, getting these one-handed digs up.
That set for Thompson a little too far outside for the lefty, and the Ramblers have gone up 22-14, and we're going to get the 2nd timeout of the set from head coach Nicole Helsel. My goodness. All right, well, let me take a breath and remind you that this broadcast brought to you in part by Cadillac Casting, High Point Cadillac GMC, Bigelow Supply, Cadillac Tire, Great Lakes Energy and Wolverine Power Cooperative, Pizza Plus, and Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services, and Summit Digital, the latter 2 picking up the slack for us last week as we were trying to find the sponsorship to allow us to bring you this broadcast, and they came through for us. Our sincere thanks to all of our sponsors, but especially Munson Healthcare, Cadillac Rehab Services, and Summit Digital for stepping up and allowing us to bring you these images here on My News 26 Sports. Did you know that My News 26 has 6 channels now? It's 26.1 all the way through to 26.6.
Did not know that.
Kevin Gregory and I have long petitioned Eric Watilla to give us all sports on 26.8 just so we can call it the Ocho.
A little dodgeball reference there.
Do you agree?
That's cute.
I think it has to happen. Out of the timeout, Pollington serves it out, and that's one of Sean Murphy's many rules for serving. Never, ever miss your serve after a timeout. 22-15 Ramblers. Coltman in the middle. The cut shot finds the open spot.
Oh, Michaela Koopman just does not care about life on the other side of that net. She's going to hit that ball hard, and whatever happens to those kids happens, I guess.
23-15 as Brooke Richards goes back to serve. Nice pass. Zoe Thompson in the middle for Taylor. Looking deep. Van Houten with the dig, and we're going to get a lift on Van Houten. That was not going to get covered by Richards in any case, and so the Rangers get the side out, but they are down to their last 2. They cannot afford any more errors as Koopman, nice dig, but just out of bounds. Great dig there. And I missed the number. I don't know if that was Wilder or if that was the libero for the Rangers.
It looked like it was number 10. Is that Wilder?
Yeah,
number 10?
it was Wilder.
I believe it was Wilder then.
That was a great dig, but it is now match point for the Ramblers, 24-16 as Brianna Van Houten goes back to serve.
The only sophomore on the team.
And Van Houten sends it just a little too long. Also checking in is Emma Barton, I believe.
Yep.
All these braided blonde girls look the same. I got to find the number.
Emma is going to be a big addition to the team for next year. This is her first year playing in a while. She had to get used to making new friends. She's new to the school, made some friends, has to get used to this style of play. And she's adjusting well. She's playing well. She had an ace last weekend, and hopefully she sticks with it and has a good year next year for them.
Emma Barton with the swing, dug up nicely by Stanley. But then we're going to get a lift on the Rangers, and an unfortunate way for a great contest to end as the Ramblers put this one to bed, 25-17 in the third set. Your final, 25-22, 25-13, 25-17. The McBain Ramblers advance to the district semifinal on Wednesday night. We will be back with the post-game show from McBain right after this.